still setting the table for two out of habit. Reaching for a ghost, but I can't quite grab it. The coffee's getting bitter in the pot on the stove. A cold reminder of the forever we wove. I found your sweater in the bottom of the bin, still holding the shape of the skin you were in. I haven't moved the shoes you left by the door, because moving them means you don't live here anymore. The air is getting thinner in every single room. I'm chasing the shadows and I'm weaving through the gloom. I check my phone for a ghost of a ring, but silence is the only song the winter wants to sing. And I'm drowning in the echo of your name tonight, watching our memories turn to shades of gray and white. It's a hollow kind of sound, a jagged kind of ring, like a broken bell that's forgotten how to swing. You took the I love you and you left me the why, under a heavy and a colorless sky. Yeah, the heart is a canyon and the truth is a lie, lost in the echo of your name. Saw your sister's name flash across the screen. I let it go to voicemail to keep the slate clean. I can't tell her the truth, I can't tell her they're gone. I'm just trying to survive until the breaking of the dawn. I see us in the mirror, every shop on the street, just a phantom of a rhythm and a missed heartbeat. How do people keep moving? How do they just walk by when I'm standing in the wreckage of a mid-year goodbye? Give me back the fighting, give me back the noise. Anything's better than the absence of your voice. I'm screaming at the ceiling, I'm begging for a sign that you're still in the world and you're still mine. But the static is the only thing that's singing to me. I'm the only one left in our history. Jagged kind of ring, like a broken bell that's forgotten how to swing. You took the I love you and you left me the why, under a heavy and a colorless sky. Yeah, the heart is a canyon and the truth is a lie, lost in the echo of your name. The 4 a.m. bus just pulled away, and I'm still standing here with nothing left to say. Going, going. I found that Polaroid tucked inside a dusty book. It's been 3 years since I dared to take a second look. We were laughing in the kitchen, flour on our hands, making reckless promises and always kinds of plans. hands. But the colors in the picture are starting to turn gray, just like the warmth of us is slowly withering away. I held on to the anchor while you were reaching for the sail, watching every me and you begin to rust and fail. I'm tracing the ghost of your smile with my thumb, trying to feel something besides being numb. The edges are curling, the focus is blurred, like the final I love you that I never heard. And I'm haunted by these faded memories tonight, searching for a flicker in the fading of the light. They're a beautiful warning of a love that ran dry, a frozen kind of hello and a mid-year goodbye. The more that I stare, the less I can see the version of you that once belonged to me. Yeah, the heart is a gallery of things that didn't last, lost in the fading memories of the past. I remember that Sunday, the light was golden deeper, a moment of perfection we swore we'd always keep. Now you're just a silhouette against a winter sky, in a frame on the mantle that I always walk by. I see us in the window of that shop on 2nd Street, two dreamers in the rhythm of a heart that used to be. How do you know the way a person makes you feel when the ghost of the almost is the only thing that's real? Tear them up, let them scatter, let the record go. I'm tired of the haunting and the things I still know, but I can't let the static take the last of the view. The only part of the world that still looks like you. It's a graveyard of colors, it's a temple of if. I'm a sailor on a shipwreck, looking for a cliff, and I'm haunted by these faded memories tonight, searching for a flicker in the fading of the light. They're a beautiful warning of a love that ran dry, a frozen kind of hello and a mid-year goodbye. The more that I stare, the less I can see the version of you that once belonged to me. Yeah, the heart is a gallery of things that didn't last, lost in the fading memories of the past. The photo is back in the book, the light is out in the hall. I'm finally okay with having had it all. Fading colors, fading heart. I found that Polaroid tucked inside a dusty book. It's been months since I dared to take a second look. We were laughing in the kitchen, flour on our hands, making reckless promises and always kinds of plans. But the colors in the picture are starting to turn gray, Just like the warmth of us is slowly withering away. I held on to the anchor while you were reaching for the sail, watching every me and you begin to rust and fail. I tried to build a monument out of a passing breeze, searching for a forever while I was on my knees. But the ink was never permanent, the paper wasn't thick, and the clock on the mantle stopped this morning tick. And I'm finally understanding, through the tears and the weather, that the way we were was never meant for forever. We were a spark in the dark, a song in the night, a flicker of a memory in the middle of the light. You were the lesson and I was the learner, a fire that was never meant to be a slow burner. Yeah, the truth is a mountain I'm finally starting to climb. The way we were was just a moment in time. I walked past the coffee shop where we first said hello. The neon sign is broken and the seats are all low. I see us in the window, through the glass and the grime, just two desperate dreamers with a surplus of time. I used to think the ending was a failure of the soul, but maybe it's just a story reaching its final goal. How do you know the way a person makes you feel, when the ghost of the almost is the only thing that's real? I'm tearing up the blueprint, I'm letting go of the state. I'm finished with the what ifs of another yesterday. It wasn't a tragedy, it wasn't a crime, it was just a masterpiece that ran out of time. You were the horizon, I was the sun, but the day is ended and the light is all done. And I'm finally understanding, through the tears and the weather, that the way we were was never meant for forever. We were a spark in the dark, a song in the night, a flicker of a memory in the middle of the light. You were the lesson and I was the learner, a fire that was never meant to be a slow burner. Yeah, the truth is a mountain I'm finally starting to climb. The way we were was just a moment in time. The photo is back in the book, the light is out in the hall. I'm finally okay with having had it all. The way we were was just a breath. I'm still sleeping on my side of the mattress line, pretending that the silence is a friend of mine. The coffee's getting bitter in the pot for two. I keep forgetting I don't need to make it for you. I found a movie star from a night in July, before we ever learned how to say a permanent goodbye. The ink is fading but the memory's still clear, a ghost of a person that I used to hold near. The air is getting thinner with every breath I take. I'm counting all the pieces that a heart can't break. I'm checking on the porch light, I'm locking up the door, but you don't live behind these windows anymore. And I'm yearning for yesterday, lost in the gold, clinging to a story that's already been told. Back when forever was a word we could say, before the winter came and took the light away. I'm a prisoner, but used to be a slave to the past, trying to make a moment of a love that didn't last. Yeah, the sun's coming up on a 2025 morning gray, but my heart is 1,000 miles back in yesterday. I walk past the park where the lilies turn to brown, watching all the beauty in this quiet broken town. I see us in the mirror of the shop on 2nd Street, just a phantom of a rhythm and a missed heartbeat. You were wearing that blue coat, I was wearing a smile, back before they always turned into a knot for a while. How do you unknow the way a person dreams when the fabric of us is coming apart at the seams? Tear down the calendar, stop the turning of the wheel. I'm finished with the moving on and how I'm supposed to feel. I'd trade every tomorrow and every better off too, just for one more Tuesday afternoon with you. It's a graveyard of memories, it's a temple of it. I'm a sailor on a shipwreck, looking for a cliff. And now I'm yearning for yesterday, lost in the gold, clinging to a story that's already been told. Back when forever was a word we could say, before the winter came and took the light away. I'm a prisoner of you, used to be a slave to the past, trying to make a moment of a love that didn't last. Yeah, the sun's coming up on a 2025 morning gray, but my heart is 1,000 miles back in yesterday. But my heart is a gold. Oh, it's a graveyard of memory, it's a temple of it. I'm a sailor on a shipwreck, looking for a cliff. And I'm yearning for yesterday, lost in the gold, clinging to a story that's already been told. Back when forever was a word we could say, before the winter came and took the light away. I'm a prisoner, but used to be a slave to the past, trying to make a moment of a love that didn't last. Yeah, the sun's coming up on a 2025 morning gray, but my heart is 1,000 miles back in yesterday. But my heart is 1,000 miles. 4 a.m. bus just pulled away, and I'm still standing here in a different day. Yesterday, stay. sitting on the floor of a house that feels too wide, tracing every almost that we buried deep inside. I found a box of Polaroids, the colors starting to fade, of a Tuesday in the kitchen and the promises we made. We were laughing through the steam of a coffee pot for two. I didn't know that me and him would turn to me without you. Now the dust is settling on the things we used to share, and I'm reaching out for shadows in the freezing winter air. The calendar is lying, it says June is on the way, but I'm still stuck in the shadow of a different kind of day. I'm checking on the porch like I'm locking up the door, but the ghost of your laughter isn't here anymore. And I'm haunted by the old happy times tonight, searching for a flicker in the fading of the light. It's a beautiful kind of torture, a jagged kind of gold, to be clinging to a story that's already been told. Back when always was a rhythm, back when stay was a truth, before the winter came and took the nectar of our youth. Yeah, the heart is a museum of the love that had to fly, lost in the old happy times and a mid-year goodbye. Past the park where the lilies turn to brown, watching all the beauty in this quiet broken town. I see us on the bench in the winter of last year, before that I am with you turned into you are in here. How do you know the way a person dreams when the fabric of us is coming apart at the seams? I'm a master of okay, I'm a genius of fine, while I'm tracing the ghost of your hand into mine. Tear down the curtains, let the gray light in. I'm finished with the hiding and the skin I was in. I trade the moving on for the fighting and the cold, just to have one more second of the hand I used to hold. Rise the gone, so much heavier than here. Why do I love you more real? Stay was a truth, before the winter came and took the nectar of our youth. Yeah, the heart is a museum of the love that had to fly, lost in the old happy times and a mid-year goodbye. The 2025 morning is cold and it's new, but I'm still looking back for a version of you. Old happy times, new I smile like nothing's wrong, like I don't hear your name. In every room I walk through, in every little flame, I learned how to breathe in silence, learn how to disappear. I mastered looking home while I'm shattering in here. They say time makes it easier, but time just taught me how to hide the way I'm bleeding, about my head not bow out. The tracks of my tears are invisible, no rivers running down my face. I cry in ways you'll never know, in empty nights and hollow days. I laugh, I lie, say I'm fine, like love never touched my skin. The tracks of my tears are invisible, but they're carving me from within. Your ghost still holds my hand when the world goes dark. I feel you in the quiet, in the echo of my heart. I replay all the almost, all the words we didn't say. I trade every tomorrow just to go back one yesterday. You moved on so beautifully, like I was just a phase, but I'm stuck in the moment. You walked out and took my faith. The tracks of my tears are invisible, no shattered glass, no screaming pain. I learned how to suffer gracefully, how to lose without complaining. I wear strength like makeup now, so no one sees what's been. The tracks of my tears are invisible, but they're carving me from within. If love is a language I forgot how to speak, if healing is freedom, why do I feel so weak? I don't beg the sky for answers, I don't curse your name aloud. I just break in private where it hurts the most right now. I don't need your apology, I don't need you to stay. I just need the memories to stop feeling like yesterday. Oh, oh. The tracks of my tears are invisible, but they stain everything I do. Every song I sing is missing words, every dream still leads to you. If loving you was losing me, then I guess I always knew. The tracks of my tears are invisible, but my heart remembers you. So if you ever wonder why I look so strong inside, just know the deepest heartbreaks are the ones the world can't find. I'm sitting in the dark of a 2025 afternoon, watching the dust dance to a different kind of tune. I found a hard drive full of clips we never shared, back when we were reckless and neither of us cared. But I'm not looking at the sunsets or the shoreline drives, I'm looking at the moment the distance first arrives. The way you looked away when I said I'm here to stay, the subtle jagged rhythm of a heart turning gray. I'm headed in the tragedy, I'm slowing down the fall, tracing every crack in the foundation of the wall. It's not the highlight reel between. And I'm watching the supercut of our mistakes, counting every promise that a human spirit breaks. It's the almost, the not, yes, the should have known better, the ink that didn't dry on the final folded letter. I'm skipping past the laughter, I'm looking for the why under the weight of a heavy and a colorless sky. Yeah, the heart is just a theater where the memory aches in this flickering supercut of our mistakes. There's the dinner in December where the silence was a weight, and the way you held your keys by the rusted garden gate. I see the hesitation in the middle of a kiss, the slow motion version of the everything I miss. I'm zooming in on shadows, I'm enhancing all the if, like a fossil hunter standing on a lonely jagged cliff. How do you know the way your ending starts to feel when the ghost of the broken is the only thing that's real? Pause the frame, let me see the look in your eyes, the second that the forever turned into the lies. I'm looping the wreckage, I'm rewinding the pain, searching for the spark in the middle of the rain. It's a graveyard of footage, it's a temple of gone. I'm the only one left with the projector still on. It's a graveyard of footage, it's a temple of gone. I'm the only one left with the projector still on. And I'm watching the supercut of our mistakes, counting every promise that a human spirit breaks. It's the almost, the not, it's the should have known better, the ink that didn't dry on the final folded letter. I'm skipping past the laughter, I'm looking for the why under the weight of a heavy and a colorless sky. Yeah, the heart is a theater where the memory aches in this flickering supercut of our mistakes. End of the reel, the screen goes white. I'm finally alone in the middle of the night. Cut to black, cut to black. Don't look back. I still see your shadow in the corner of my room. Your coffee cup still waiting, like you might be back too soon. I thought love was automatic, that you'd always understand. I never saw you slipping till you let go of my hand. I was busy chasing moments that didn't mean a thing, while you were standing right there asking me to see. When I was your man, I should've loved you louder, held you a little closer, stayed a little longer than I can. I should've fought the silence instead of letting it grow. Now I'm learning how to miss pictures. I gave you half my heart. I thought tomorrow was promised, didn't know we were falling apart. I let my pride do the talking, let my fears make the plans. I was scared of being broken, so I broke you instead. You asked me if I'd change. I said, baby, I don't know. Now I change everything just to hear you say hello. When I was your man, I should've loved you louder, read between your tears instead of let them land. I should've seen the warning sign instead of letting you go. Now I'm learning how to miss you when I was your man. Love is more than words. I never learned the truth. I thought showing up was easy till it cost me you. Now I talk to empty spaces like you still understand. I finally know what love was when I was your man. So I don't blame you for leaving. You begged me to stay. I just wish I had listened before you walked away. When I was your man, I should've chosen you every time. Now when it was convenient, now when the stars aligned, I should've been your shelter, not another storm you ran. I know it now, I feel it now. When I was your man, I was your man. So if someone loves you better, does all the things I can, tell them to never forget what I learned too late when I was your man. When I was your man. I still set the table for two every night. Before I remember, I'm losing the fight. The steam from the coffee still dances the same, but the silence is heavy since you took your name. I've rearranged furniture, painted the walls, but I still hear your footsteps in these empty halls. The ghost of your laughter is stitched in the air. I reach for your hand, but there's nothing but prayer. You're the memory there, won't fade to gray. The storm in the clouds that won't wash away. I've tried to move on, I've tried to be free, but you're still the anchor that's drowning me. Every goodbye was a lie I still tell. Loving you's heaven, but missing you is hell. You're the ink on my skin, the ghost in my bed, the memory that won't fade no matter what's said. I saw your jacket at the back of the shelf. It still smells like us before I lost myself. I wanted to burn it, to let it all go, but I held it so tight just to feel what I know. The world keeps on moving, the seasons they change, but my heart is a picture stuck inside a frame. The colors are vivid, the edges are sharp. You're the only song left on the strings of my heart. They say time is a healer, a thief in the frozen in June, in the glow of the porch light and the curve of the moon. How do I live when the best part is gone? How do I wake when I don't want the dawn? You're the memory that won't fade to gray, the storm in the clouds that won't wash away. I've tried to move on, I've tried to be free, but you're still the anchor that's drowning me. Every goodbye was a lie, I still tell. Loving you's heaven, but missing you is hell. You're the ink on my skin, the ghost in my bed, the memory that won't fade no matter what's said. So I'll keep the porch light on, just in case. Even though I know I can't find your face. You're a beautiful scar, a permanent stain, the memory that won't fade, the only thing that remains. Just a memory that won't fade. I found that old shoebox tucked under the bed, filled with the version of us that are dead. The glossy finishes and the candid smile before we started counting the bitter miles. And this one, we're laughing in the pouring rain, a frozen moment before all the pain. I'm tracing your face through a layer of glass, watching the ghosts of our happiness pass. Now they're just pictures of us, paper and ink. The harder I look, the further I sink. We used to be breathing, we used to be real. Now you're just something that I cannot feel. A frame on the mantle, a ghost on the wall. The higher we flew, the harder the fall. I'm holding the life that we both had to trust in these hollowed out pictures of us. I wanna tear them to pieces, I wanna go blind, so I don't have to see what we left far behind. But if I let go of the then and the there, I'm just standing alone in the cold empty air. Now they're just pictures of us, paper and ink. The harder I look, the further I sink. We used to be breathing, we used to be real. Now you're just something that I cannot feel. A frame on the mantle, a ghost on the wall. The higher we flew, the harder the fall. I'm holding the life that we both had to trust in these hollowed out pictures of us. Pictures of us. Now they're just pictures, just shadows of who we were. I'll put them back in the box out of the light and try to forget you again. for the night, just pictures of us. Now it's just us in the dust. I watched the sunset on the porch today, the same way it did before you went away. But the colors look dusty, the gold turned to rust, like every promise that crumbled to dust. They say that a second is all that it takes for a heart to start feeling the way that it breaks. But my clock is slow to a rhythmic despair, and I'm breathing in nothing but cold empty air. If time is a river, I'm stuck on the shore, watching the waves bring you back nevermore. I've counted the heartbeats, I've counted the tears, and I've lived through a lifetime of lonely man fears. It feels like 1,000 years of missing you, 1,000 winners with no way through. I'm a ghost in a hallway, a shadow in time, searching for reasons and losing the rhyme. Every sunrise is heavy, every moon is a lie. Since you said your hello to the dark of the sky, I'm aging in seconds, I'm drowning in blue. In this first 1,000 years, I'm missing you. The ink in my journal is starting to bleed, writing down words that you'll never read. I've walked through the park where we carved out our names, but the tree has grown over our youthful games. The world keeps on spinning, or so I am told, but I'm stuck in the moment. Your hand lost its hold. I'm a relic of us in a world of just me, a shipwrecked soul on a bottomless sea. They say that forever is a long time to wait, but I've already mastered that cruel twist of fate. I trade every tomorrow just to have one more then, to go back to the start and be whole once again. But the calendar's lying, the dates are all wrong, when every few minutes feels centuries long. It feels like 1,000 years of missing. If I live till 100, I'll still feel the same. An ancient egg whispered at the sound of your name. Just one day without you, no, that isn't true. It's been 1,000 years. I'm missing you. I'm standing in the kitchen where the light is turning low. looking at the space where we used to let love grow. I found the note you left me, the ink is getting blurred, but I still feel the sting in every single word. I swore I'd be your steady, I swore I'd be your home, I swore I'd never leave you to face the night alone. But I let the shadows in and I let the fire die. Now I'm staring at the wreckage of a long forgotten life. The ring is in the drawer, the keys are on the shelf. I'm a stranger to the man who could only love himself. I built a wall around us and called it being strong, but I didn't realize I was locking you out all along. And that's the promise I broke, the one I meant the most. Now I'm living in a house with a hollow hearted ghost. I said always and forever, but I couldn't go the mile. I traded in your laughter for a weary broken smile. Now I'm waking up to silence and a debt I can't repay, watching the best part of my life just walk away. Yeah, I'm the one who faltered, I'm the one who let it go. And the promise I broke is the only truth I know. You used to say my heartbeat was the rhythm of your sleep, but I gave you secrets that I knew I couldn't keep. I let the coldness settle in the marrow of our bones, building up a kingdom out of heavy jagged stones. I watched you try to fix it, I watched you try to stay, until the light inside your eyes just flickered and went gray. I didn't hold you tighter when the world began to shake, and now I'm just a witness to the mess I had to make. They say that sorry heals the soul and sets the spirit free, but sorry won't bring back the way you used to look at me. It won't rewrite the pages or undo the things I said. It won't put back the pieces of the life we should have led. And that's the promise I broke, the one I meant the most. Now I'm living in a house with a hollow hearted ghost. I said always and forever, but I couldn't go the mile. I traded in your laughter for a weary broken smile. Now I'm waking up to silence and a debt I can't repay, watching the best part of my life just walk away. Yeah, I'm the one who faltered, I'm the one who let it go. And the promise I broke is the only truth I know. I broke the always, I broke the us. Now my word is nothing but a handful of dust. I'm sorry, but sorry is a hollow sound when the promise is broken and you're no longer around. The promise I broke, just a promise I broke. I'm watching the sunset bleed into the floor, chasing the shadows that don't reach the door. The neighbors are laughing, the world's moving fast, while I'm still a prisoner of things in the past. I know that your life has found a new rhythm now. You wiped all the worry away from your brow, but sometimes I wonder when the city goes quiet, if my name still causes a small silent riot. I'm not asking for back, I'm not asking for stay. I know that the current has pulled us away, but the thought of becoming a stranger to you is a hole in my chest that I can't get through. So please, just remember me not as a mistake, not as a heart that you had to go break. Remember the coffee and the way that we talk, the way that our fingers would find a slow lock when the years start to blur and the colors all fade, and you're living the life that we once tried to break. Just keep a small corner, soft light to see, and promise you'll still remember me. Is my phone number gone? Is my picture erased? Have I been replaced by a much kinder face? It's a terrifying thing to be tucked in a box behind all the memories and new bolted locks. I don't wanna haunt you, I don't wanna hurt, I just don't want my love to be buried in dirt, like a song on the radio you used to know before you decided you had to let go. I'm terrified that I'm becoming a ghost to the one person I used to love the most. If I'm just a footnote, a line in the sand, at least let it be written by your hand. Please, just remember me not as a mistake, not as a heart that you had to go break. Remember the coffee and the way that we talk, the way that our fingers would find a slow lock when the years start to blur and the colors all fade, and you're living the life that we once tried to break. Just keep a small corner, soft light to see, and promise you'll still remember me. Don't let me vanish, don't let me turn to gray, just a whisper in the wind on a cold winter day, in the back of your mind where the secrets all flee. Just remember me. Please remember me. I'm looking at the fracture in the ceiling of this room, tracing all the patterns of a love that met its doom. We were gasoline and matches, we were beauty and the black, two stars that burned too quickly just to satisfy the night. My mother told me steady, my father told me wait, but I ran toward the fire and I called it something great. I knew the end was coming from the moment that we met, but I'd do it all again without a single regret. They say I wasted 3 years on a dream that couldn't last, that I'm just building altars to a ghost inside my past. But they didn't feel the electricity or the way you knew my soul, even if you left me in 1,000-foot hole. You were the best mistake I ever made, the sweetest debt that I have ever paid. You broke my heart to pieces, yeah, you tore my world apart, but you're still the only person who ever saw my heart. It ended in a wreckage, it ended in a rain, but I take 1,000 lifetimes of this specific pain to have known you for a second, to have felt that light in vain. Yeah, you were the best mistake I ever made. There are scars across my spirit that carry your design, evidence of when your life was tangled up with mine. If I played it safe and careful, if I walked the other way, I'd be whole and I'd be hollow, living through on Mother's Day. You showed me how to shatter in a beautiful way. So let the neighbors whisper that I played a losing card. I'm the one who gotta love you, even if it hit this hard. Sometimes the wrong path leads to the right view. Sometimes the heartbreak is the only way through. I'm a mess, I'm a wreck, I'm a man on his knees. But I'm thankful for the hurricane that brought me to my seas. You were the best mistake I ever made, the sweetest debt that I have ever paid. You broke my heart to pieces, yeah, you tore my world apart. But you're still the only person who ever saw my heart. It ended in the wreckage, it ended in the rain. But I take 1,000 lifetimes of this specific pain to have known you for a second, to have felt that light in bed. Yeah, you were the best mistake I ever made. So I'll carry the bruise and I'll carry the scar, and I look for your ghost in the light of the star. I'm broken, but I'm wide awake. Thank God for you, my beautiful mistake. The best mistake that I ever made. The best mistake. The ice is forming patterns on the window of our room, while the holly and the ivy try to chase away the gloom. The radio is singing about the most wonderful time, but I'm struggling to find a reason or a rhyme. We're sitting on the sofa, but there's a canyon in between. The coldest winter morning that I have ever seen. Your breath is like a vapor, a ghost before my eyes, as we dress up all the silence in a tinge of thin disguise. The calendar is heavy, every page is made of lead, with all the bitter sorry that we haven't even said. I'm looking at the tree, but I can't see the light. I'm just praying we can make it through the middle of the night. If we make it through December, maybe we can find a spring. Maybe we can remember how to make a heartstring sing. But the frost is in the hallway, and the fire's burning low, and I don't know how to keep you when you're looking at the snow. It's a season of forgiveness, so the stories say, but it feels like we're just drifting 1,000 miles away. If we make it through December, if we make it through the cold, will there be a us left for the new year to behold? The invitations came today, I hid them in a drawer, because I don't know who we're supposed to be anymore. Do we go and play the part? Do we wear a plastic smile while our love is shivering across the kitchen tile? I remember last December when the world was made of gold, and your hand was like a heater that I never had to hold. Now I'm reaching for a shadow, I'm grasping at the air, in a house filled with the tremors of a love that isn't there. The clock is ticking down to midnight, we both fear the ending of a chapter, the closing of a year. Are we moving toward a finish? Are we moving toward a start? Or are we just two strangers tearing 2025 apart? If we make it through December, maybe we can find the spring. Maybe we can remember how to make our heartstrings sing. But the frost is in the hallway, and the fire's burning low, and I don't know how to keep you when you're looking at the snow. It's a season of forgiveness, so the stories say, but it feels like we're just drifting 1,000 miles away. If we make it through December, if we make it through the cold, will there be a us left for the new year to behold? The snow is falling faster now, covering the tracks we made. I'm shivering in the darkness, watching all the colors fade. If we make it, if we only make it. But the ice is getting thicker, and December's almost through. I'm losing you. Just make it through December, please.
The needles on the record player scratch against the black, bringing back the pieces of a life I can't have back. The neighbors probably wonder why the kitchen light is on at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, long before the dawn. I'm wearing that old sweater that you always said was blue, even though we both knew it was just a shade of you. I reach out for your waist, but my fingers hit the air. The dust mist in the moonlight, but you aren't standing there. The piano starts the melody, the one that made us cry back when forever didn't feel like such a bitter lie. I'm closing both my eyes just to see you in the dark, trying to find a flame inside a cold and dying spark. Now I'm dancing on my own to the song that made us us, twirling through a hallway filled with memory and dust. I can almost feel your heartbeat, I can almost hear your breath, but this rhythm is a lonely one, a slow and quiet death. The floorboards are the only thing that's holding on to me, while I waltz with every ghost of who we used to be. Yeah, I'm dancing on my own, let the music play on through, missing every step because I'm missing you. I remember how you leave me, how you spin me around the floor, how we laughed until we couldn't take the music anymore. Now the shadows on the wallpaper are the only friends I find as I leave the world of now for the one we left behind. 1 step for the promises, 2 steps for the blame, 3 steps for the way I still tremble at your name. The glass is on the counter, the wine is getting stale, my heart is just a winding down now. The needle's reaching the end. I'm standing in the silence where I used to have a friend. Just one more spin before the lights go gray. I'll keep on dancing until you fade away. Past that little diner on the corner of the street, where the air still tastes like coffee in the summer's heavy heat. I saw a couple sitting in the booth we used to claim, and for a split second I started to whisper your name. The sunlight hit the sugar jar just like it did back then, before we were strangers and back when we were when I realized the world doesn't stop when hearts collide. It just keeps on turning while we're hollowed out inside. I'm looking at the calendar, but the days don't feel the same. Like a book with missing pages, or a picture with no frame. I'm a ghost in my own life, wandering through the hours, trying to find the scent of us in wilted, dried up flowers. Oh, the days that were ours, they haunt me like a song. Back when the nights were short and the love was twice as strong. We had the world in our pockets and the stars in our eyes, before the hello turned to heart and the truth turned to lies. Now I'm walking through the minutes, just trying to survive on the scraps of a memory that barely feels alive. I give all my tomorrows, all the stars and all the powers, just to have one more hour of the days that were ours. The 22-5 winter is settling in my bones, turning all our secret places into piles of heavy stones. The park bench is empty, the initials are starting to fade, just like the beautiful plans that we foolishly made. I wonder if you feel it too when the clock strikes 4:30, or if you've already walked through a brand new open door. Is it easy for you to wake up and I reach for my hand to build a brand new life on a different patch of sand? They say that time is a thief, but it's a cruel kind of friend. It makes a middle feel like it was always meant to end, but it can't take the way you left, oh, the way the sky looked blue in that golden stolen era when the only truth was you. Oh, the days that were ours, they haunt me like a song. Back when the nights were short and the love was twice as strong. We had a world in our pockets and lonely. 2020 fed on just a memory of ours. In the days that were ours, sisters, ours. So long, so long. I wish you'd been a villain. I wish you'd been unkind, so I could leave the wreckage and the fire far behind. It'd be easier to hate you if you left me with a scar, instead of just the memory of how beautiful you are. I'm looking for a reason to be angry at the sky, but all I find are moments that I can't justify. The way you took your coffee, the way you knew my dreams. Now the edges of my spirit are fraying at the seams. They tell me just move on like it's a simple thing to do, but how do I find fault in a version of the truth? I'm digging through the ashes, trying to find a spark of bad, but I'm drowning in the best times that we ever had. I'm haunted by the good, I'm haunted by the light, by the way you held me steady in the middle of the night. It's the kindness that's the killer, it's the mercy in your eyes that makes it so much harder to say my last goodbyes. If you'd only been a ghost, I could learn to let you go, but you're the warmest sunlight that I'll ever get to know. Yeah, the pain is a shadow where our love once stood, and I'm haunted by the good. I walk past the garden we planted back in this late 2025 winter. The bloom is gone away, but I still see you kneeling there with dirt upon your hands, building up a paradise on shifting, sinking sand. You never raised your voice, you never let me fall, and that's the cruelest part of it, the hardest part of all. I'm searching for a memory of a fight or of a lie, to give me some ammunition to look you in the eye. Give me one cold shoulder, give me one sharp word, anything to silence the sweetest song I've heard. But you were soft and certain, you were honest, you were true, and now I'm stuck here loving
while I'm still here waiting for the walls to tumble down. I'll keep the best of us like I know I probably should, even if it kills me to be haunted by the good, the laughter, the light, the middle of the night, haunted by the good, haunted by the good. The dust is settling on the portraits in the hall. I watch the shadows stretch and stagger down the wall. The kitchen clock is ticking like a hammer on a nail, in a house that's grown so quiet, and a love that's grown so pale. I'm standing in the doorway where we whispered I agree, but now the air is heavy with the ghost of you and me. The table's set for silence, the chairs are pulled apart, just like the jagged pieces of my hollow beating heart. I hear the echo of a laugh that isn't there. I feel the freezing cold of your empty rocking chair. We built a sanctuary out of dreams and common ground, but the walls are closing in without a single human sound. Now I'm living in the wreckage of these broken vows, underneath the ceiling of our shattered little house. We promised till the end, but the end came far too soon, leaving me to wander through these silent empty rooms. Every word we spoke is just a whisper in the dark, a flicker of a flame that couldn't keep away the spark. The weight of what we said is more than I can carry now, in this house of lonely silence, and every broken vow. I found your wedding ribbon in a box of old receipts, back when our only worry was the rain upon the streets. You swore you'd be my anchor, I swore I'd be your home, but here I am in 2020 facing the unknown. The bed is like an ocean where I'm drowning on my side, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. The ink has started fading on the papers that we signed, but the pain is freshly written on the fabric of my mind. They say a vow is sacred, a bond that cannot break, but they don't see the tremors or the way the foundation shake. How do you mend a promise that's been shattered on the floor? How do you love a person who doesn't live here anymore? Now I'm living in the wreckage of these broken vows, underneath the ceiling of our shattered little house. We promised till the end, but the end came far too soon, leaving me to wander through these silent empty rooms. Every word we spoke is just a whisper in the dark, a flicker of a flame that couldn't keep away the spark. The weight of what we said is more than I can carry now, in this house of lonely silence, and every
The forever that we wanted, the always that we lost. I'm counting up the heartbeats and I'm paying for the cost. In the silence, just the silence and the broken vows.
I didn't want to see you, but I couldn't look away. The sky is turning charcoal on this cold December day. You're standing on a pavement with your collar turned up high, searching for a reason in the corners of the sky. I see your lips are moving, but I can't hear a word. The thunder's getting louder, drowning everything I heard. But I can see the shimmer on your cheek beneath the light, as the clouds begin to open and wash away the night. You think you're hiding everything behind the storm, that I can't see the way your heart is battered and torn. But I know the difference between the mist and the pain, and I can see the salt marks through the pouring rain. They're just tears in the rain, falling to the street, blending with the puddles beneath our frozen feet. You're trying to act steady, you're trying to be brave, but you're sinking in the water of a love we couldn't save. The sky is doing all the crying that you won't do, but I see the heartbreak leaking out of you. No one else can see the way you're going down in vain, but I can see your tears, tears in the rain. The umbrella is shaking in my trembling white-knuckled hand, watching all our hallway turn away to sinking sand. If I reached out to touch you, would you wash right through my grip, like the words we never spoke that are dying on your lips? Ooh, the world is getting blurry, the streetlights start to bleed. We're standing in the middle of everything we need, but the storm is a curtain, a wall made of the cold, and I'm watching you let go of the only hand you'd hold. Let it pour, let it flood, let the river start to rise until the water matches all the sorrow in your eyes. You don't have to be a statue, you don't have to be a stone. Even in the middle of the rain, you're not alone, but you turn your head away as the droplets start to raise, trying to hide the evidence of grief upon your face. They're just tears in the rain, falling to the street, blending with the puddles beneath our frozen feet. You're trying to act steady, you're trying to be brave, but you're sinking in the water of a love we couldn't save. The sky is doing all the crying that you won't do, but I see the heartbreak leaking out of you. No one else can see the way you're going down in vain, but I can see it too. Tears in the rain, wash it all away, every lie and every dream, until we're just two shadows in a rushing silver stream. I'll never tell them that I saw you break. I'll let the clouds take the blame for the mess we had to make. Just tears in the rain.